Hello, how you doing? My name is Dallin Washington, and I'm here for another DTWW reaction. So let's get into this reaction. I'm going to do one on Natalie Cole. I love this lady. I have always loved her music. My goodness, she has always been an institution in my life as well as my folks back home. I mean, my mom just loves and has loved Natalie Cole. But I grew up listening to her music and admiring her from really from a distance because she always seemed to represent positivity in the world of music. And my goodness, how can you forget those hits? I mean, This Will Be. You can never go into a wedding party without listening to This Will Be. And then I Got Love on My Mind. I'm Missing You Like Crazy. Sophisticated Lady. It's just so many hits. But oh my goodness, but my most favorite album from her collection is the Unforgettable album, the tribute that she did to her for her father, Nat King Cole. And oh my goodness, that album itself is such an inspiration, and it really brought her back to the limelight in the 90s. But I'm going to do this reaction on a song that I really enjoyed. It was written by Jimmy Dorsey in 1941. I'm Glad There Is You, which is an old jazz standard, beautiful song, and it's been covered multiple times by multiple artists. And I just loved her rendition on this song, and it's just a beautiful take, and I hope you enjoy it. If you like this reaction, please comment, but let's get into this reaction first. Let's get into this reaction because I tell you, this is such a beautiful rendition of this song. So let's get into it.
Said I many times, love is illusion, a fleeting result of confusion, with knowing smile and blasé sigh, a cynical so and so am I feel so sure, so positive, so utterly unchangingly certain that I never was aware of loving you, till suddenly I realized there was love in you. And in this world of ordinary people, extraordinary people, I'm glad there is you. In this world of overrated pleasures and underrated treasures, I'm glad there is you. I live to love. Oh, I love to live with you beside me. This road so new, I muddle through with you to guide me. In this world where many play at love and hardly ever stay with you to guide me in this world where many, many play at love and hardly ever stay in love. Oh, I'm glad there is you. More than ever, I'm glad there is you. So glad. I'm glad, I'm glad. Oh, I'm glad there is you. I really am.
Whew. So, what a beautiful performance. I try not to stop midway in too many of my reactions of performances, but it's just with a performance like that sounds so beautiful vocally and musically, you just want to just let the performance roll because my gosh, it's her voice. It's like Tony Bennett said of Natalie Cole that her voice was built for jazz. And he wasn't lying in those regards. I think her voice was built for jazz, even though she has sung in many of genres of R&B, pop, and pop rock or adult contemporary music. But her voice was built for jazz, and I believe it was because of the influence of her father. Her father played a major influence on her singing, and you can tell in her voice that she sounds almost like her father in tonations, in tone. She has her father's tone, and also in performing style too, because her disposition reminds me of Nat King Cole. I've seen old clips of Nat King Cole and some movie musical performances that he had did in the 50s, and the same disposition. She was her father's daughter. She was the daughter of Nat King Cole, a legend in his right, and also a legend in her own right. She had to really break away from that legend to just be who she wanted to be musically. And it's not easy in any entertainment or any industry where somebody has played a major part in changing the realm of music, and you coming afterwards and being that legacy that has built such a majestic, monument, that you have to come and build your own. And it's kind of hard sometimes in most cases where you see a lot of celebrity children who try to make it in the business, and they can't get over the hump because there's high expectations. But in Natalie's case, she really was the legacy of her father. And it's just her voice. Even in this performance, I thought about it when I was watching, and I said, she is really, really, really in her zone, in her element. She just couldn't do no wrong. And she is a crooner. I think because of the fact that she herself is a crooner, and that King Cole was a crooner, it really, really, like I said, it was the influence of her father. He really set the groundwork for her voice. And I think, to be honest with you, she couldn't do no wrong, especially in jazz. Jazz was her foundation. But other than that, though, if you enjoyed this performance, if you loved this performance, please share, join, subscribe. This would not be my last reaction for the day, but I got a lot of catching up to do. But other than that, though, please comment in the comment section if you liked it, if you loved it, if you hated it, even comment on that. But just join the conversation, and I will see you again. So, bye. Bye.